live. And the great thing about when we panic about whether or not we're live is that often people don't hear this bit where we're panicked because nobody's come in the stream yet. Although recently, we've had, a little stream preview because we got professional, but this week, very unprofessional. There's no countdown. The stream's just starting the raw way, and I imagine people are heading into the chat now, so I'm going to do an official introduction. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Welcome.
I'm also ready.
Oh, we're all... Okay, sorry. Here we go, guys. This time it's for real. Welcome to Ask Town on Tour, a stream in which we go on Animal Crossing New Horizons island tours. It's me. It's Teeny Steeny. Your fave podcast isn't a podcast. Your fave stream host in the whole universe. And as always, I'm joined by the one and only podcast impresario, shrink wrapped, David Thayer. How you doing, David?
Also sometimes known as Shrinky. I'm good, thank you.
And our guest this week, hailing from the island of Kokomo, where we'll be getting too fast and then taking it slow. It's the second time I've made that joke this week. It's illustrator and all-around good man, James Chapman. How you doing, James?
I'm good to be here. Thrilled to be part of the high school club, Ask Town on Tour.
I just like it when people say Ask Town.
It's a good word.
I mean, you've got the crown on. It's been noted already in the chat. I mean, that's an expensive piece of, I was going to say silverware, goldware. You're
Yep.
really flexing tonight.
That's a million bells right there on top of my head.
Ooh. Don't let it fall off.
Oh.
Hope there's no strong gusts tonight.
Not on Kokomo.
Well, obviously, Kokomo is big business. I think for people that follow you on Twitter and have or follow us and have seen us retweeting images from your island, it's big. We know that it's big business because it's silver screen themed.
Yes.
Very, very excited. What can we expect to see tonight? No spoilers.
No spoilers, but there's, oh my god, this evening you can expect to see some movie set. Oh my god, my controller is all over the place. Some movie set on the island of Kokomo that I'm hoping to push some villagers into so they can act in little Hollywood films that will be screened for other animal villages.
This sounds like a great money-making enterprise.
Yep.
I'm hoping to see big budget thrills and spills. It's gonna. And on the chat, people I know has dropped in and he's given you a big hello. He seems very excited, and also
Yeah.
And also we're getting requests to make you louder. That's how popular you are. So hopefully we've made you a little bit louder now.
Okay.
I know that it's your controller playing up, but I really like the idea that you're just so excited to be here. You can't.
I'm so excited.
Just
I can't stop
stay still.
moving. Okay, right. I'm gonna try it. I gave it a good hit. Okay.
So we're going to go to Kokomo today, of course. James, got to ask you about the name. You a Beach Boys
Yes.
fan?
I don't even like the song Kokomo that much, but I thought that when I was going to an island in the sun, that Kokomo was the only name suitable.
I mean, it's a big problem for me because one of my annoying habits is I like to, if I get Kokomo in my head, I sing it continuously,
Yeah.
much to the chagrin of my wife. Torpor Dash is slinging some bits at us. It's going wild tonight. People are loving the Joy-Con drift. James, we got to know, what kind of Animal Crossing player do you see yourself as?
I see myself as a smart casual Animal Crossing player. I'm here for the items of furniture and crowns mostly. I just want to start my island up and make it into something beautiful.
And was this your first Animal Crossing game, or did you play any of the
No,
previous
I've
ones?
played New Leaf, but I think I was a bit less focused on making something nice in that. I was just hoping, because there was always the possibility that a villager would come in and destroy your big plan. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I enjoyed New Leaf. Tried to get all the fossils, I think. Did some flower breeding, but this one I've really thrown myself into. I think might be lockdown insanity a little bit as well, but yeah, I just wanted to make a beautiful island to show off to whoever will come see it.
And how long did you play New Leaf for? Like, do you think you unlocked all the stuff you could unlock along the way?
I did. I remember Pascal in the sea.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Pascal, I miss him.
I want him. I want him to come back. He was great. Yeah, lots of island hopping, lots of going to get beetles off trees to make those big bells. I had a crown in that game as well, which I felt quite bad about because when you're officially the mayor and you're spending the town money on your crowns for yourself, it's not. It's not the way you should be leading. But
To be fair, that was money that you earned as the mayor. Like you went out and got that money. I'm hoping.
yeah, but
Wasn't donated by your villagers.
yeah, but when Pearl comes up and asks for a new public works project, she really wants a new lamppost, and you're like, sorry, Pearl,
Yeah.
got a crown I need.
Just say, yeah, I'll just stand next to you with this crown.
Well, let's
and then
tot
feel a
up.
bit like a lamppost.
Let's tot up how much of the public works projects were paid for by the villagers in comparison to the mayor, and then they can judge, the honking great crown on your head.
Yeah, that's true. Those 26 bells that they kicked in weren't doing much for me. For the island of Kokomo.
So we're about to head off to Kokomo. We're like I said, we're getting there fast tonight before we take it slow. That's the last time I will say that. I just needed to exercise it. So as we get ready to go, we wanted to let people know about a new project that we're working on that I think some people may have caught wind of previously, because we've chatted a little bit about it in the High School Club Discord. And that is, we're working on a New Horizons travel guide, which is basically an excuse for the club to get together and make some lovely Animal Crossing fan art with the purpose of immortalizing this moment in time, our islands, the fun that we've had together. And because I am not the best, I haven't put the URL on screen. I'm sorry. I believe in the chat right now, somebody, probably Ho, will hopefully save my butt and put the link in the chat. But it's if you go to High Score Club, hi-score.club/travel-guide, as I say, look in the chat, if you're on YouTube, look in the description, where Shrinky dropped the link. Thank you, Shrinky. If you head there right now, you'll find out how to sign up, and you'll get a little bit more information on what's going down. But we hope that people want to contribute, and we just really want to kind of, like James mentioned, it's been a wonderful lockdown's been tough, but there's been a lot of Animal Crossing, and I think it would be amazing to kind of see what people want to create on behalf of their islands. So have a look if you get a chance. And as we wait at the airport to fly to Kokomo, I just want to make sure that we got a little chance to do something new. Now, we haven't done this before. This may be a one-time feature, but there's something very important that happens on islands all across the High Score Club archipelago every single week, and that is the birthdays of the villagers. And if you're like me, you're a terrible resident representative, and you forget the birthdays. You're very negligent, too busy building baseball fields and wrestling rings to talk to the common folk. And often I find that, I've made Hazel very upset because I didn't get her a present. So this is a way for me to, remind myself. So we got a lot of important birthdays next week. Sydney, June 21st. So everybody, I hope you've got your eucalyptus presents ready. Jack, June 23rd. Jack, he's pretty hip. Who knows what he wants? Maybe a what's the thing you do? What's the kind of like inverted gravity based coffee dispensers? You know what I'm talking about. One of them. Maybe he wants that. Tammy, June 24th. I mean, what can you get the bear that has everything? Let me know. Blue Bear. Blue Bear, if you ask me, Blue Bear needs a new haircut for Blue Bear's birthday. But what would you get, Blue Bear? Let us know. And then I've done a terrible thing, and I've mislabeled Drake as Marina and Marina as Drake. But we all know that's really Marina. Marina is actually June 26th, and Drake is June 27th. Marina, obviously, a High School Club favourite. She was in the village of Votoff. Chilliper says it's her nephew's birthday next week. and she got him some kinetic sand. Kinetic sand is amazing. And also, it's Screeching Weasel's birthday on the 29th, one of our Twitch founders. I mean, that's next Saturday's show, next Sunday's show. Well, whatever it is, we'll be celebrating that birthday then. Torpor asks, what happened to Drake directly before that photo being taken? Something terrible, I imagine. I think probably Drake got pantsed. What do you think? I've actually never seen, and speaking of ducks, I've never seen Dina before, whose birthday will be on June the 28th.
It's the first time I've seen Dina.
Dina looks like a kappa. Is that her deal? But she's a duck.
I think she's still a duck or a platypus. I don't know if that's a valid.
Platypus.
I don't know if that's a valid Animal Crossing animal.
Are there platypi in Animal Crossing?
People I know has Dina. Can you confirm what kind of animal Dina is? Her deal is that she's a sweet angel.
A sweet angel. She definitely looks like she could be in the Captain's family. Dim confirms that she's a duck. And that concludes the birthdays. Should birthdays be a regular feature? I don't know. You let us know. Probably not.
Let us know if any of your villagers are having a birthday this week. And you only just found out this way.
Well, Dina is. So people I know, you better get Dina something nice.
That's true, yeah.
So we're just at the airport. I'm about to get on the plane, hopefully. Yeah, how's everybody doing in the chat tonight? Oh, Screeching Weasel says, Tammy moved in yesterday, so this was very useful. Yes, it was useful. Look, I knew it was a good idea. It was either this or just cover the screen in barrels while I put the dodo code in to get to Kokomo. Okay, everybody, I'm flying. I'm so excited about this one.
Oh, good. It's rainy on Kokomo. Just be prepared.
Okay.
Bring an umbrella.
I think it'll add some atmosphere to some of the sets. So I think.
Oh yes. I was about to say, obviously, Hollywood not known for its rain. So this is a special occasion. Oh, look at this. Already this looks wonderful. Okay. Not a lot of hints as we fly in.
Oh, good.
Looking forward to this. So it was going to be interesting tonight.
I did notice Nook's Cranny set, so maybe we're going to see something from the Animal Crossing film. That's my tip.
What could we shoot at Nook's Cranny? We could shoot any shot-based film.
Well, literally the Animal Crossing film. We could.
Oh, of course. Which
I've not seen that.
Oh well, Shrinky. If anyone's curious, Shrinky is on an episode of Games on Film, chatting about it. If you fancy listening to a podcast that isn't Ass Town.
Indeed.
We're here.
Welcome.
Oh my
Welcome
goodness.
to Kokomo. I'm singing Kokomo for you right now.
Oh, don't get me started.
Oh, Reba,
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is,
Okay.
David. Kokomo. It's a Beach Boys song that wasn't written by Brian Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it was created for the movie Cocktail, a movie-based fact. As we,
Is that true?
I believe it is true.
Oh.
A movie. There's lots of black roses. I love this.
But look at this centerpiece here. Someone's
Yeah.
got 5 stars and isn't afraid of letting us know.
This was a skull that I tried to sculpt into my entrance. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
I see it.
now.
It gives it a little foreboding about the foreboding warning of the darkness of Hollywood.
Yes. Beware anyone who enters Kokomo. Now, I'll take you over here to the left, and we'll go up to the main red carpet area.
Oh, the red carpet, you say?
Yes, the red carpet will be over here. It's a little bit of a walk. We can see some nice things on the way.
I mean, it's very, very floral. I mean, right now, if you were to say this is a movie themed island, I'd be like, no, this is just a wonderful island.
It's a regular island. Well, it started off as a wonderful island, and then it became movie themed. Like, this is the peach tree from Call Me by Your Name.
How many weeks in did you get the movie set idea?
Probably, I only got the idea probably about a month ago, and I thought I could give it a go. I had a lot of things in stock. In fact, let's go to the cinema first.
Oh my
because
God!
we're
Look
here
at the cinema carpet.
Yep, cinema carpet.
Yes.
Got got the pool table, got the arcade.
Oh, yes.
You can almost,
And
you just
now-
know it's sticky even though it's raining.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to go on Time Crisis.
Okay, yeah, you go and try crisis. I'm gonna get some front row center for the
Look
the,
at this.
the main event.
Oh my god. I love that you have the TV in the, what the booth's called? I forgot
Door.
the stall.
Yeah.
It just
yeah.
and then with the kind of projector behind it. I mean, we've seen a lot of projectors pointing out the screen, but I love the way that the kind of light is emanating from.
Yeah.
It's really, really smart. I love this, and with the curtains too. Also, got to ask you, did you come up with the cinema floor pattern?
No, I stole the cinema floor pattern, but I did make the curtain.
Oh,
This is the sad movie. Oh, it's a happy movie.
No, I'm just laughing at the sad bits.
Delightful.
what a maniac! Oh, this is so good. I haven't got clapping on my wheel tonight. I need to
Or like
change
the
that.
American audiences.
It is really disconcerting when you go to the cinema in America.
Yes, so the cinema that's a fairly new addition, just because I ended up getting the TV from the High Score Club, great trading crew.
Oh,
Yes, this is
shout to
like
the whole
this-
crew.
If we imagine this whole thing as a studio island, then that's the screening room.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
The,
So
the
that's
private theatre.
now up the stairs to the studio, where
Oh,
we
hello.
make the magic happen.
Wait, before I step on the red carpet, I'm gonna have to dress appropriately. I think. Always ready for award
Oh
season.
my god! Wow.
Thank you.
And-
The yellow socks, a little extra flair that I bring.
Due to a slight miscommunication, I've gone with somebody else.
Amazing.
I
Great.
thought, yeah.
Oh, David. I should have come as Clarice.
I can't get
okay.
out.
I hope, James, I hope you've got some Chianti somewhere on the
I-
island.
Must do at my house. Can I get, there we go. Right, we'll take you to the first set of many. I'll get into my costume.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't know how we want to play this, but if people on the chat want to kind of guess where we
Okay, we'll go there. We'll
Where
go
we
there.
are?
Then we'll see what the chat says about this island, this
Okay.
set right here.
So I'm gonna first of all I'm gonna do a little close up of the studio sign.
sign.
Pretty big
Yes.
clue already as we walk in. Okay, very floral. There's a burning
Yep.
it's a burning bear in the centre. Lots of A24 fans in the chat tonight.
Here we go. It's summer movie.
Summer movie.
It's the movie of the summer.
No. Okay, let's roast up. So I think everybody, you know, this one's pretty slam dunk, classic Midsummer. By the way, it's Midsummer next Wednesday, everybody. So I hope you're all ready to splay
It's
people's
mi-
innards.
Isn't it
I thought it was
Midsummer,
today.
right? Yeah, it's today, isn't it?
Is it? I thought
Yeah.
it was. I thought it was
Yeah.
next Wednesday.
I don't know. Well, maybe Midsummer is different to the solstice, but it's definitely the solstice. So that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh blimey. Okay, in which case I'm gonna get out of here before someone throws me into that bear.
That was my plan all along.
Oh,
Okay. I
okay,
think
this
we've
is
had
wonderful.
some-
Lovely.
some midsummer fun.
Love the floral. What are these called? The floral like decorations.
I forget what it's called. Flower display, maybe? I don't know.
Flower display. Okay, this is already. I mean, it's quite terrifying being here.
Right.
Shrieky, get away from that cliff edge. Okay, I'm gonna do.
But yeah,
clo-
there, conveniently
map.
there are cliffs all around. Yeah.
Okay, again, you know, and we should say as well. Obviously, James, you know, you spend like a lot of time creating wonderful like Posca film illustrations for
Yes,
Twitter.
I do.
Can see the
I
same
draw-
the same stylings at play here on this sign.
I really enjoyed doing the signs. I enjoyed the little pixel artwork thing on Animal Crossing. It's quite fun.
I mean, you're really making great use of the space. Like, again, not to. I think again, people can already see what's going on in the. Do you think should I change the filter on my
Yeah,
camera.
because it's
Yeah,
black
yeah.
and white. It's got to
Yeah.
be a black and white. The rain's going to really sell us on this one. A rainy day.
I've got a slightly relevant
Oh,
costume.
I've gone past it. There you go. Yeah. Oh, look at this. People you're getting comments. The signs are amazing. Also, I think. Come on. Shrink, you come dressed appropriately.
Oh,
Guys,
this is amazing.
I've got to tell you, I haven't seen the lighthouse yet. I know that's
Well,
shameful.
I couldn't get a seagull, but I have got a white duck up top.
Oh
Sure.
yeah,
It's the
Quite
duck.
enough.
yeah.
Oh no, wait, I can't get a good look. There you go. Glorious.
I'd say if you haven't seen it, it's a lovely, wholesome, warm film
Yes.
that's about two jolly chaps having a lovely time looking after a lighthouse, a bit like the Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah.
Do
I can
check
see
it
that.
out.
Oh wow, I'd love to see I'd love to see that movie with the Chuckle Brothers in it. Unfortunately, now not possible. Dim says it's nice that there are modern movies iconic enough to do this with. That is an interesting like point. So far, so good. Very, very clear, James. Is that something that you struggled with as you were kind of theming the island? Like, which movies have clear enough kind of iconography to do this with?
Yeah, so I found that, the lighthouse is pretty early. You get that pretty early on in the game. So I thought that I could maybe use that. It was in my storage. But, some of the things have been a bit more tricky to get the items together to make it look like the thing that I want it to look like. As we might see in the next one, which will go
Ooh.
up this shady alley.
Love it. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm gonna get the old zoom out. Let's have a look. Okay. Looks like a very happy dinosaur. Gonna walk in. Oh, okay. Well. Okay. It's the Dino movie. Dinosaurs everywhere.
Oh,
There's a mosquito in amber. I mean, I know what my guess would be. Don't know what people in the chat are thinking. Wait, I'm gonna look at the microscope actually. See if I can make a breakthrough.
See if that's dino DNA.
Ho on the chat is saying life finds a way.
Yes, I should have dressed as Jeff Goldblum, really. That would have been the ideal situation.
I like the artistic use of weeds here.
Yes.
Yes.
They grow uncontrollably, though. You leave them for a day and you come back and it's all weeds.
Honestly, I think you need a Jeff Goldblum outfit, and we need to a scene where you're digging through a coprolite.
Yes. Yeah, we can do that.
Which, as a kid watching the movie, I can distinctly remember another younger kid shouting out the cinema, "He's touching the poo." Torpodus asks, "Is this Disney's seminal 2000 film Dinosaur?"
He's right. He's got it. It's dinosaur.
Well, I would say not the worst Walt Disney Studios movie. Not the worst, but not the best.
Is it worse than The Good Dinosaur?
I like The Good Dinosaur. I think
I liked it.
I think it gets a bad rap just because obviously I would say that it probably doesn't have the scope and the vision of a normal Pixar movie, but I didn't think it was abominable. But
No,
then
it's not abominable.
Yeah, I mean that would be a whole different movie. It's been abominable. Is that actually a DreamWorks movie? Feels DreamWorksy.
Is that the one with Zendaya as Michi, or is that there was a lot of abominable? There was a lot of snow-based animated movies for a while. I think last year, maybe year before.
Is there a movie?
Smallfoot. I'm thinking of Smallfoot.
Yeah, there you go. Dim says The Good Dinosaur is trash. It's all popping off on the chat.
Started a war.
It's happening. Alexis Straws says The Good Dinosaur, more like the okay at best dinosaur. Savage.
Okay.
Oh, hello. It
So
means
the
it's a
sign's
new
on.
set. Okay.
Yes, the sign's over here for this one if you need it.
Oh, I've also panned up and seen a UFO. Oh no,
Ooh.
there's a tree in the way. Everybody, you have to make do with this sign, with this view of the sign. Again, you're really
Go
like.
through the tree, won't it?
Oh, sorry, Shrinky.
I think if you zoom in, it will go through the tree, won't it?
I'll try it. Oh, it's working now. It works. You were right. Okay, Studio 2, and again, the amount you're doing with this, with the tiny bit of space that you've left yourself under the text, is really incredible. Okay.
So but there are different space movies. So can the chat guess which space movie this is?
There's
James-
one prop that throws it off. Ignore the
Oh.
UFO. I added that because, there's no UFO in the movie this was supposed to be, but I like the UFO.
Well,
because
just
it's
like-
so spinny.
Just like
Well-
Hollywood, you want to, you want to reuse your sets. Trying to get the most money out of them.
Also,
Yeah.
this UFO is kind of out of shot, and who's to say there weren't UFOs out of shot in that movie as well?
That's true. Yeah.
So what's the
Um,
what's the clue? Okay, Torpor Dust says the chalkboard gives me interstellar vibes for some reason.
Yes, he is correct. This is me crying over my daughter Mirth, who I left on Earth. Yep, this was my interstellar themed room, and I thought that it would. I think the blackboard really sells it. I love the blackboard.
It's
It's got
also
real physics on it.
Oh, it does.
Does it?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Is it explaining
I've
the
not-
physics of Animal Crossing or
So
our own
I don't.
universe?
This is unrelated to everything else in the stream, but I studied physics, and this is all legit. This is real stuff.
Oh, what does it? What? I was about to say, what does it say? Like it's a different, like it's a language. What does it say, Mr. Physics? Mr. Physics
This
man.
is all to do with electromagnetism and
Is it?
yeah.
Blimey.
Shout
Here's me
out
just
to
thinking they would just draw random stuff on the board.
That's what I would do. Shout out to the
This is-
developers as always.
This is why New Horizons was so long in the making.
Yeah.
Due to the dedication of the team. They're like,
We can't
We need to-
publish this game unless these equations are correct.
yeah,
And that is
We don't
how the
want
Animal
to
Crossing
make
development
stuff
team solved Cold Fusion.
Right. We have another set that I'm going to get prepared for over
Oh,
here.
before we leave, I just want to say that Joe also guessed that this was the popular movie Hannibal Goes to the Moon.
He's not wrong. That is a popular movie.
Wait, we Studio 3. Okay.
Studio 3.
I've caught a glimpse of the carpet already.
I'm going to be.
ooh.
But before I get that far, I will probably, or just going to zoom in on the sign.
All that I've seen is the sign, and I'm already excited.
Okay. Here we go. Well, I think this one. Oh, yes! He's going mad at the typewriter. Oh, the scooter!
Perfect.
The scooter, the tricycle, that's the right word. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, my God! So, I mean, I can confidently say you've done a better job at recreating The Shining than Steven Spielberg did in Ready Player One. Am I right, film fans?
The chat's going wild.
Chat's going wild at this Spielberg. I left Ready Player One just with my assumption that Steven Spielberg lives to ruin all of Stanley Kubrick's work. As a key takeaway. Shout out to AI. Shout out to all my AI fans in the chat as well.
That's the one with Jude Law as a robot prostitute.
That
am I
is the
right?
one where Jude Law is a robot prostitute, and also my memory of that movie actually, although ragging on Spielberg aside, my memory of that movie is really positive because I really got into the ARG that surrounded that movie. It was really long and complicated. We would love to delve into that soon. Torpedo says he likes pronouncing AI ow.
Or I?
Aye? Like it's about a guy called Al. A robot prostitute called Al. Oh my god, look at this. Hannibal Lecter is appearing in all these other movies. This is the postmodern genius that we didn't see in Ready Player One.
Yeah. People love a crossover.
I guess there were lots of sequels to Silence of the Lambs, and it wouldn't surprise me if in one of them he could have ended up featuring in a hotel.
Like Freddy
much like
versus
this.
Jason. How good and fun would it be actually if the Silence of the Lambs series Is that a fair way to describe it? Unshackled itself from a desire to be taken seriously, and Hannibal did end up crossing over with other famed movie monsters. Hannibal versus Jason. Oh, sorry, I've missed the sign, by the way. Okay, again, the sign, James. The signs are so good, and I really
Another good sign.
like we said before. People should definitely, if people aren't already familiar with your movie illos, they should definitely check those out. IRL. This is fantastic. I mean, the thing is, what's really amazing actually is very little is left to guesswork between the sign and look at the outfit and the studio. Oh.
Yeah, so I wanted to put posters. I wanted to do so this was going to be I wanted to set up so the studios were the actual screening room so the animals could come and experience a film. But then I decided that I'd turn it into a movie studio instead because it felt easier to just sort of sell it on a studio sign rather than a full poster.
What's really interesting actually is as we walk through these sets, I feel like the island is gigantic. I just feel like we've travelled so much ground having all these adventures so far.
It's like the Crystal Maze.
It's exactly like the Crystal Maze.
From zone to zone. And actually the rain's really helping with the atmosphere in this one.
Yeah. So
sorry.
The rain will probably destroy some atmosphere with some of the later ones, but for now, it's pretty good.
I'm loving it. What is the best Indiana Jones movie?
The fourth one.
The one with the fridge.
This is the stream in which we love The Good Dinosaur and the last Indiana Jones movie. And we'll have none of it.
Right, I'm switching back to street clothes.
Okay.
This is what I call street clothes.
Because
we don't have a costume for this one, but there's a little.
Okay. Hello. I know these two. It's bootleg Godzilla and Mothra. I couldn't think of a better fake Mothra name. Versus the Dusty Butterfly. Oh, dreamy. I haven't seen the latest Western Godzilla movie, but I understand that Mothra rocks up in that.
Oh really? No, I've not seen it either.
Maybe that's a spoiler. Sorry, bollocks. If it is, I'm sorry.
No, I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure that Mothra is a selling point of that film.
Okay, good. I thought so. I did see the last. I did see the Shin Godzilla movie, which is, I would say, probably my favourite of all the Godzilla reboots.
I really liked it, but I haven't seen many other Godzilla films.
Right, are we ready?
We're ready.
Ready. Yes. This is Studio 8.
Studio 8. Okay, I'm going to look at the sign. Okay, initially I wasn't getting what was going on with the sign, but now I've zoomed in. I see it.
Sign.
Oh, I can see it.
Now I've zoomed in. I see it very clearly. What's happening? Wait, I'm gonna see you. Look at this. At what point? How are you it's a question for you. Is how are you conceptualizing these? You're just waiting till you get an item and you're like, okay, I have to make this, or did you think I need to do Jaws? Now I need to catch 700 sharks to get a statue.
I did have to catch a lot of sharks, but I knew that I was just waiting for CJ to arrive to make me a shark model. Not yet, for a little while, but this was the plan. When I knew that sharks were coming at the end, was it this month? Sharks?
Yeah, this month. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get me a shark.
Love the attempt to replicate underwater with the waterfalls plus this texture. Yeah. Really amazing. Also, again, Hannibal Lecter versus Jaws. That's a movie.
I'd like that. Yeah.
Oh, imagine it. Can you imagine it?
I think Jaws is going to win in that.
No, it would be so good. It would be like the part of Jaws 1 with the jump scare in the hollow of the boat, except in this case, Hannibal takes a bite out of Jaws. Think about it.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Jaws has never had assuming the shark is called Jaws, which I don't think that it is, but Jaws has never had an enemy that wanted to eat Jaws.
Exactly. That feels like it's. I mean, they've brought that into Jurassic Park, right? Bigger and bigger dinosaurs that eat other dinosaurs.
Yeah.
We need. what about the Jaws? What about Jaws versus the Meg, starring Jason Statham? Am I the? I might be the only person here tonight who's seen the Meg.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Meg, but I would love to.
Oh, if you've got 2 hours, if you want to spend 2 hours of your time watching Jason Statham fight a shark, I do. Sounds like a dream movie to me. Get on with it. People I know says Jaws' real name is George, which is interesting because when I was a small child, I had a goldfish, but I couldn't pronounce G's properly. And my father asked me what I wanted to name it, and I wanted to say, I couldn't pronounce J's and G's properly, and I wanted to say Jaws, but the fish ended up being called George because I don't speak properly. Yeah, I still can't speak properly as stream. The stream audience knows. Okay, Studio 7, we've got a very spooky sign. It's it looks like a 666 plus. I forget the name of the goat demon.
Well, Ho is suggesting that it's My Neighbor Totoro because she was traumatized as a child by the angry goat who stole the girl's sweet corn.
Oh, bless.
Get in here.
Okay,
got some work to do.
Oh, hello.
Dim asks, "Is that Black Phillip?"
That's Black Phillip, all right. This is the best I could do as a costume, but it's goatish.
What's that? Are you whispering to me? What's that?
Oh,
I couldn't do that to Martin.
Oh, jeez, I'm
Would you
hiding
like to
behind.
live deliciously?
I'm hiding behind the tree. I don't want any of this. No.
Why would you ever not sign up to be with Black Phillip? He can give you butter and nice dresses. Like, it's just an easy sell. I'd go with him in a second.
I've got bad memories about the. Do we call it the witch or the vitch? Somebody help me out.
I call it the witch, or the vivitch.
Or the vivitch. Well, the vivitch. Torpodus says, question for the chat: dost thou like the taste of butter? I have bad memories of this movie, not because of the spooks. As people know, famously, I'm easy to scare. But actually because I had a severe miscommunication with my wife, where she thought I didn't want to see this movie, and then she went to go see the movie with one of our friends. And, ever since then, I say that, we had a miscommunication, and she swears that I said I didn't want to see the movie, but that is not the case, everybody. Let it be known.
Have you since seen it?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But with tears in my eyes, remembering the painful, the painful shunning. Yeah.
Wow.
What
so
a
these
truly
are
horrific story.
I know.
the main
Apologies. I just want everybody to know that be on my side, really.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we ready for some indoor studios?
Absolutely.
I have a house that is also just over here.
Alexis says, partners seeing movies without the other, the ultimate betrayal. I know, right?
This is actually the peach tree from Call Me By Your Name.
Did you move it?
Yep. Every peach. And this is actually the peach from Call Me By Your Name.
Oh my goodness, I should have worn my billowing shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going in. Well, the thing is, just to conclude the thing about partners seeing movies without their partners, it's totally fine, except if there's an accident and it turns out the other partner wanted to see the movie, it then becomes awkward for that, especially if you live together, that partner to find time to see that movie. Because if you're going to watch any movie together from that point on, it's unlikely going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's very awkward. I didn't see it for years.
So this
The
isn't
important thing is you've got over it now.
a step, by the way.
Okay,
This isn't a set.
This is where the Animal Crossing character of me goes to bed and does, has meals.
I mean,
sits
it's lovely.
by the fire.
This could be a set.
Sit and stare at my picture of Cookie on the wall.
Oh, Cookie.
It was her birthday this week.
It's very nice in here.
It is very nice.
Okay.
Love the swordfish.
I will let you choose which direction to go, then I'll enter with a costume.
Oh, it's a choose your own adventure. Chat.
Yeah.
Which way should we go? First answer: north, south, north, east, or west. We'll go that way. We're going. Dim says right. We're going right.
Well,
Right.
do you understand right as a command? Command not understood.
I don't. It's been a while since I played text adventure. We're gonna
West,
assume
north, or the east. You couldn't have been clearer.
that right is
Under the
east.
fish. Yeah. I'll get
Well,
dressed up and
under-
come join you.
under the
once
fish.
you guess what it is.
You're a lot more forgiving than my Amstrad CPC used to be.
I was never good at text adventures. Okay. So while we're waiting, what do we think, chat?
And let me
What
just
do we
enter.
think?
My costume might be an extra clue. I don't know. It's not a very good costume.
Okay,
But
so we
I
got
tried.
a scarecrow. Oh, look at this.
Where did James go?
Who's this? Who's this beautiful,
Who's this
behatted
dazzling-
person?
On the toilet.
Okay, so we've got. Okay, so we've got The Sound of Music. We've got Howl's Moving Castle, and now there's several agreements in the chat.
Yes, it is
For-
Howl's Moving Castle.
Is
The
it
Scarecrow Field movie of choice.
so long since I've seen it?
Yeah, I watched it like a few weeks ago. Now it's on Netflix. I
Yeah,
thought,
shout out to all of
This
the catalogue being on
all fell
Netflix.
into. Yeah, the rooms they double as house rooms in the house because I am a human. I do need a toilet, but I also need to film Howl's Moving Castle for my villagers.
You
so-
do need a toilet, but also you need a toilet where you could live your movie fantasy.
That's a
Yeah,
great
the
idea.
villagers need to see the movie. They can't not see Howl's Moving Castle. So,
I love the fact
I've
that
just
you've
doubled
kept
up.
them as being a practical room and a set at the same time. That's great.
Yeah. So hopefully that applies to the next room, which, well, let's hopefully see what the chat says: north or
Okay.
west. North or west.
Speaking of the chat, Joe says that the KK song you've selected is very, very Joe Hisashi. But I couldn't hear the track just then because of the way we've got the stream set up.
I've tried to get the music to match whatever's needed for the soundtrack to the film, but we'll see if that applies to the rest of it.
Alexis Straw says this is where they filmed all the bathroom scenes and Howls, all those bathroom scenes. Imagine the animators surrounding a life model on a toilet, sketching away. Okay, chat, where we're going?
We've had west.
We've had
as a
west.
suggestion.
Okay,
West. Okay.
here we go.
I think you'll probably be able to guess what I was going for.
Okay. Oh, hello. I mean, I would. Okay, so, I think we're gonna get something mummy themed, but what I really hope we get is Stargate. Oh, look at
Let's
this!
call it Stargate.
Wait, which
Stargate's
incarnation?
much funnier.
Which incarnation of the mummy are we looking at?
This was. I am an extra in The Mummy. I don't want to be the star of this movie. So I am part of. But it will be Brendan Fraser's The Mummy.
Oh, of course. Okay, not the Mummy cinematic universe version of the Mummy that we got recently.
No. Not Tom Cruise and his rubber butt.
People I know wants it to be the Scorpion King, but that's just because people I know wants to see Dwayne the Rock Johnson in Animal Crossing.
Oh, Dwayne the Rock Johnson does show up later in this island to keep
Oh, a little foreshadowing there, just like in the movies.
Yeah. Okay,
Shut
this
up.
one's not the most. It's not the most exciting set. This one. It is mostly a pyramid and a skull.
I mean, you
but
do have the pyramid, which
Well,
in and of itself is amazing.
also a pyramid inside a pyramid by the looks of it, which is
Yeah,
also
don't-
confusing.
Don't do down your brilliant wallpaper and flooring.
Of course,
collection
this
here.
is serious. Oh, I've never noticed that this floor leaves footprints.
It's real sand.
Oh my
Need
goodness.
to get it all shipped in here in big bags.
No expense spared on Kokomo.
Right, so that leaves one room left.
Okay.
Let's see this is my kitchen. But it's not a very well stocked kitchen, I'll be honest.
Okay.
It's mostly movie set with a bit of kitchen.
Okay. Just love this idea of you trying to eat your breakfast while there's a whole crew in there shooting something. Oh. Well, I'm feeling Western vibes. Oh, howdy, partner.
Oh, put some trousers on. There we go.
Yes. Okay, which western are we in?
This, let's call it 310 to Yuma.
Yeah. My favourite. People I know says he hopes the next room is Magic Mike Triple XL. I'll come dressed
I'll
as
never tell.
I'll come dressed as Kevin Nash. Yeah, I haven't seen this wallpaper before either. You've got all the wonderful Sahara wallpaper. Oh, the
Yeah,
cloud
Sahara.
smooth.
Does me well. Shoot, yeah.
Oh, this is so. And the like cracked desert floor. Also, love it when people have an open fire in their house. Very important. And when you say it's your kitchen, I now understand that's quite a rudimentary set of utensils.
Yeah. Yes, there's a bucket and a small fire, but there's
But it's
also a tank,
workable. You've got a water
Yeah.
supply. You've got
a bucket
yeah.
churn.
an oven, sort of.
Torpor Dust has the suggestion of the day. Put a tarantula in there, and it could be Wild Wild West.
Oh,
Wild
yes,
Wild.
that's way better.
Full name Wild
Ooh.
Wild. Wiki Wild Wild West.
You could release a scorpion in there as well. I don't know what film it would be, but it would just be cool.
Dim says it's a good
would
kitchen
be
if you
cool.
like beans.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
So all we serve here on Kokomo is beans.
as always, you don't want to get me doing a cowboy accent because I won't stop for days.
Right, I'm going to lead the way upstairs.
Okay. By the way, the whole island is fantastic, James. Like how many movies that you've squeezed in is quite something.
I've tried to get this house has been. I didn't know what to do with the house, but I think it's coming together. I'm not sure I'm fully over. It's nearly there. This
Oh.
one is not really. I don't know what this is. Well, I do know what
Okay.
it is supposed to be.
I
But
think.
whether anyone in the chat can get it.
Okay, let's see what we think in the chat. Where do we think we are, chat? Is there any hints that you can give, James?
I can try and get my clothes to look a bit like the main character.
Okay, so Ho thinks it's office space. I don't recall that having such a wonderful nighttime view. Alexis Rossi's working 9 to 5. Yes.
This is all close. Now,
Okay.
there is some white powder on the desk. That's all I can say.
Oh,
I think Dim thinks American Psycho, but I think based on your outfit, we
And
might.
what's this on the wall? What's this on the wall?
There's definitely skyscrapers involved.
There are also some air vents.
There's some evidence. People in the chat think that the white powder may mean we're in Wolf of Wall Street, but I think
These are all great guesses.
the air vent I think sells it. Dim says it's Die Hard.
It is. It's Die Hard.
We're in the Nakatomi Tower.
Yeah, and I've forgotten the character's name, but one of them loves cocaine. And that's what I think large star fragments are. Is true.
Large star fragments are just the universe. The universe is cocaine.
Yep.
So good. Also, I recently watched. Speaking of Dwayne the Rock Johnson, watched Skyscraper, which basically is a movie that did not need to be made, given that Die Hard already exists, and is 5,000 times better.
It does sound like. I don't know how I'd feel about The Rock in Die Hard, but
It just wouldn't be right. He wouldn't fit in the air vents for starters.
yeah, that's true.
what you're forgetting, Martin, is that the film industry needs to keep on releasing films, and so they can't just. I mean, what they do these days is release a film and then 20 years later remake it. But just because they've already made Die Hard, they can't just stop then and not make any more films that are just like Die Hard but not as good.
That is a very good
Yeah.
point. We should, we
They've
need
gotta say-
as a society, we need to strive for more. We need to strive for something better than Die Hard. Here.
Die Hard 4, for
Oh,
example,
what have I done? Okay.
You mean Live Free or Die Hard?
or Die Harder. Which Live Free or Die Hard.
Die Hard is Die Hard 2.
Okay, Die Hard 4, the really really good new one with the data center in it.
What was it called? Die Hard 4.0 in Europe for anybody
Yeah.
that's watching, like who's not European. Uh,
Oh,
Ev-
lovely.
oh, hello.
This is where I keep my awards for all the films
This
that I've made, the pictures
this
of my stars.
Oh. Wait, is this a themed room, or are we actually just
This
in
is
your accolades
you
room?
just you just in the home cinema, which
Also,
where I watch the dailies. You know.
shout out to the game for having a cinema floor carpet.
Yeah, yeah. This is the thing. I really wanted to use all the carpets that I had outside and like the rugs, but you can't put rugs outside, which was I didn't expect.
we
So I
we
had to
need to be able to
recreate
put
them.
rugs outside soon. That
this has
just
just got me thinking about what was Kim Jong Un's father called?
Kim Jong Il.
Kim Jong Il.
Yeah, he have his own private cinema? Wasn't he a cinephile? And even though films are all like banned, he had loads of he had Western films, and he also had films that he was commissioning and making. And he had his own like private cinema. And this is for some reason really reminding me of that. Because in your way, this is your island.
In a
This is
way,
my.
James, you're a bit of a dictator.
Well, I didn't like to go that far, but
I mean, Kokomo has a lot in common with North Korea. I won't deny it.
I think this is a wonderful room. Really jealous of the awards. Also, I love seeing these babes on the wall over here.
Yeah. So shout out to 8-Bit in the chat, hopefully, or maybe another time, who gave me this poster of Wade in the post. I don't know why, but he sent it to me, and now it's on my wall forever. And this is Pietro the clown from It.
Oh, Pietro. Screeching Whistle said that he saw a house in Croydon with a cinema room. It was wild. I would have got that house. And Dim says his first experience of Die Hard was Die Hard Trilogy on PS1. Should have had a Saturn. Die Hard Arcade was much better. I was almost crass about it then.
What am I doing? Oh no, I've lost all my clothes.
Love the merge of outfits we're getting.
Yeah,
I
this
think
is
if you could-
just trying to redress myself. There we go. Now
if
we're
you
talking.
could stream media into Animal Crossing, I think I'd actually spend time in this room watching it on your TV.
Yeah, it's not
Yes,
bad.
it is
Very
very
cozy.
cozy. Yeah. Has anybody tried like the virtual cinema thing on PlayStation 4? Or the PlayStation VR rather? It's really weird, but I kind of like it. I like how any of your friends that show up in the virtual reality cinema, they're represented by as television monitors. So if you turn around, you just see like a monitor with your friend's like,
Oh,
avatar on it. It's really creepy.
Right. I should lead you on to some more
Okay.
zones.
more zones. Incredible.
I was asking,
These-
is your basement like Joaquin Phoenix's art project where he watches his own films? But I think she's talking about Shia LaBeouf, who keeps coming up on stream.
There's no Shires on this island yet, but maybe
that's
maybe
a
with
big
time.
shame. Yeah, I mean, I think Shia LaBeouf is fascinating. Obviously, a comics villain, given that he plagiarized
Yes.
Dan Clowes' work, but then
did.
apologised by writing his apology in the sky, with a skywriter. Great times.
Wasn't it a plagiarized apology as well?
Yes, it was.
I
And then,
remember-
and then he went on did several kind of plagiarized apologies. Amazing.
So this is just the town square where we've got a model of Brewster who will hopefully one day show up.
Yeah.
But in general, it's just a good place to come sit and listen to Bubblegum KK while you have a cup of tea.
I'm here to show my reverence and appreciation for Brewster, and I hope we will meet again in real life very soon.
I'm sure you will.
Also, I love that this is that your Able Sisters is like integrated into this kind of area. Oh, and sorry, and Nook's Cranny. Okay, I'm understanding now. Love this kind of like plaza feel. Is that a fair?
This is really, really effective.
Yeah, I love it.
It feels more like a plaza than the actual plaza.
I feel very jealous right now.
Right. Where to? I think we should go to a beach set.
Oh.
So we came this way earlier, but we turned right. Well, we went up. Let's come down here. Now this one is a new addition. Oh, everyone's gathered round.
Oh, hello.
They're all here to watch.
Oh my. Oh my goodness. Who's this? I've never met the wolf before. Sorry, I've got.
Dobie. Dobie is an old wolf who his house is all covered in like whiteboards with photos of bits of string tying them together, like he's trying to solve a murder,
Yes.
which I quite enjoy.
Okay.
They've all come to watch Bodhi go for one last surf.
So I remember from our pre-chat where we are, what film we could be on, and I feel bad because I teased that I may come dressed as Keanu Reeves from Point Break, which I only have the vaguest memory of, other than Patrick Swayze has marvelous hair in the movie.
As you can tell, look at this.
Woohoo! Look at this. How do we feel about Point Break?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's very good.
Yeah.
Is it a snooker film?
Imagine if it was. Keanu Reeves has been sent by the FBI to infiltrate a snooker ring. I'd love that. Dim also has never seen Point Break. We should sort that out on Netflix soon.
Good. We should all watch Point Break on the stream.
Yep. Twitch will love that. We're trying to get Twitch hats. We can't show Point Break.
Okay, we're going to go on a big walk up here.
Okay.
To my worst movie set.
Okay.
But we'll see how the chat feels about it, and whether we can guess what it is.
Okay. Well, I reckon this is Disney Pixar's Cars.
Oh, that's a good guess, but no. We are driving fast cars and we are chasing this rock, which is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and it is Fast and the Furious.
Oh yes, there's the Rock. Seven.
I knew I recognised it from somewhere.
It's been said on stream before. I last year undertook a big project of watching every Fast and the Furious movie, back to back against every John Cassavetes movie, and I can confirm that I came out of it a massive Fast and Furious fan. And right now I'm just very eager to see Fast and Furious 9. Guys, delayed due to coronavirus. Oh, it's such a shame.
It'll be worth the wait.
I hope so. Oh, there's
back together.
There's a little hint of something back here.
In it.
The Rock's not in it.
This is not really a set so much as it is where I keep my script writers.
These giant bars that we've seen before, I don't think I've seen them in game myself. Like, I don't know where you get them from.
Oh, there's a recipe it was one of the first recipes I got.
It's a recipe?
Yeah.
Goodness me.
You can customize and make them more rusty as well.
I've actually never seen them configured into a actual cage before, though. I've only ever seen like one of them hanging out solo. So this is interesting.
The effect of a cage. This is a real cage.
Yeah.
Alexis thinks that you should put a typewriter in there with the script writer.
Yes. Okay.
Make it happen.
Because I'm always going like, give me 30 pages by the end of the day, and they never do. But that might be.
Then they're like,
lack of typewriter.
We want to
give
rewrite.
Me some food. And you're like, not until you've given me a script.
Maybe they can actually write a good Fast and Furious sequel.
You call this an ending? Okay. I'll take you just on a general walk through the village where the villagers live.
Yeah, I'm really curious because we've seen so much of your space has been used with film sets.
So
Sammy,
the
villagers live.
Oh, hello.
So this is Cookie's house over here.
Any particular faves that you'd like us to visit?
I mean, Cookie is always a fave.
I think we
She's
should go.
one of the first I had. Yeah, we'll give her a.
I think we should go in.
Offhand.
Sammy says Octavian asked for jail bars before he would move in. It was weird. Sinister vibes. Oh, Cookie. Oh, it's Cookie. I'm so happy. BT Dubs.
She's using her cute chair. That was her birthday present.
Cookie gives me weird, like, I don't know if anybody, I know Torpor Dust is in the chat, I know he's an Undertale fan, but I get like Toriel vibes from Cookie. Can't tell you why.
Huge eyes.
Okay, people I know is in love with Cookie too. Looks like Cookie's a big fave tonight. What's Cookie
Yeah,
got?
Cookie's
Cookie's got
one of my faves.
a little bee. Is it a little wasp or a little bee? A little
think that's
firefly?
I think that's a bee. Yeah, I think I must have given her a bee when she asked for something. I had nothing in my pocket, so I was like, "Have a bee."
And did she respond well? Or was it one of the ones where they?
She did.
Okay, that's good. She's a sweetheart.
She seemed to enjoy it.
I gave a villager a bit of wood as a birthday present last week, and it was fine.
Okay, good.
Seems
What
to
did
do the trick,
what
they're
did they
happy
do
with
with the wood?
Don't know. They just thanked me for it.
Right. Oh, they're showing Lord of the Rings on TV.
I might have
at
missed
the
this
cinema
earlier,
even.
but I think I think earlier on in the chat it was mentioned that it's High School Club of Blanca's birthday. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Blanca.
Blanca.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, or I may have
Blanca
read that
set up
incorrectly.
hotel. So we have more houses. We should go pop in on one of them.
Okay.
We'll go
Love this.
pop in on
Love the little
Black Phillip
neighborhood,
here.
by the way. Did you arrange a neighborhood like this before the movie theme was selected, or are they arranged this way
Yeah.
to make way for more movie sets?
I did it quite early on because I knew I wanted more space for something. I didn't know what, and then now it just looks quite nice. A bit of a residential area. So this is Black Phillip.
Oh my goodness me! I've never met Nan before. / Black Phillip.
Look at that, couple of twins.
Oh, look at these! Look at separated at birth. All hail, hail, hail!
Oh, hail.
Just love the. This is what I love about the villagers' houses. It's like this. It's strange that there's. I find it strange when there's like a very like specific utensil or piece of furniture that does
Yeah.
something useful, but then because my next thought is always, but where's the toilet? But I guess a goat would go outside, right?
Yeah, I'm sure Nan would. Oh god, I'm sure Nan would go outside. Ooh.
Oh, Dib's
Got
got
that,
a monkey called Nana. It would be confusing if you had Nan and Nana. It makes a great tag team name though, Nana Nana. Love the neighborhood as well though. Great. One of my favorite things in Animal Crossing is just dotting around the various items that make it look more lived in, like the lawnmower.
Yeah. Got a romantic candlelit diner over here.
Ooh.
This is for. I think this is Frita's house. Has the stream seen Frita before? His
Frita.
style.
Who's Frita?
Yeah. Oh, let's go meet Frita.
Okay.
You'll know Frita just through this door here.
Okay. I don't know
You?
Frita. Do we know Frita on the chat?
I
Got
know
a unique
Frita.
look.
Yeah.
Oh, I have met Frita before. I mean, I don't want to offend her. I mean, she must. It's like when you meet somebody and their name is like Rainbow. You know what I mean? And you're just thinking to yourself, don't mention their name. Don't mention their name because people must mention their name every single
They
day.
must get it all the time. Yeah.
Do you think Frita is sick of being told she looks like a burger?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, and sorry, and a kind of hot dog at the same time.
I think she's.
I think it's a hot dog overall. Oh no,
Yeah.
burger and a hot dog. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean,
a
she
lot
knows
going
what she's
on.
doing because she's wearing that. She's accessorized as well as inherently, apparently,
Oh, I've
having a
never
burgery.
seen the flooring
head.
before. That's new to me.
It's nice.
Pretty good.
This is a pretty good house all around. I would like to live in this house. Can have all the packets
Yeah.
of crisps and espressos you could ever want.
It's got a good balanced diet of gumballs and crisps and a lot of caffeine.
No, I'm just trying to figure. Oh, sorry. Actually, I hadn't noticed this. Like fries are integrated into her design as well.
Yeah, I think her body is fries, but she wears clothes about hot dogs, I guess. I don't know. I didn't give her any other clothes because I don't know what. Because when she is a hot dog.
Yeah,
I
you
couldn't
don't want her
imagine her not
to
being a hot dog.
never change, Frita.
Yeah.
So Sammy thinks she's a burger dressed as a hot dog. Dim says the house looks cute, but it looks like it smells a bit greasy. Yeah, it probably does.
Definitely does. Definitely.
Making me
It's
gag a
like
little
going
bit.
going into a wimpy.
Oh, that I'm into. Ben, I want to
Can
give me a bender in a bun right now.
can the chat hear sound?
The chat, can you hear the sound? I believe the sound is working.
Because the next house has the most. It's quite upsetting.
Okay.
I'd like them to
Ooh.
get the full experience with sound.
Okay.
And we're going here, and yes. Okay.
Do Wimpies exist outside the UK? That's a good question.
No, I don't.
Wait,
think
no,
so.
I picked the wrong house. Oh no, don't follow me.
I'm too late. I'm in.
Oh, you'll get to look at Bo and he's crafting.
Oh. Bo, give me a recipe. Oh, Bo. Bo is, let's be honest, everybody. Bo is boyfriend material. Am I right?
Yeah, love Bo. Bo's been there from the start. He's a classic.
Look at this cozy cardigan. He just looks like he'll remember your birthday. He looks like one time you'll mention offhand one time what your favourite food is, and he's cooked it special for your birthday years later. You know what I mean?
My
Oh, no.
attention has just been caught by some of this washing that's hanging out here.
Oh wait, you still at Bo's?
Yeah, Unfortunately, Pietro is not in, but Pietro's house is absolutely terrifying.
Oh,
It's all clown music and clouds everywhere and spinning wheels. It's very upsetting.
Oh yeah, sorry. Now
But
we see the washing. Oh dear. Hey,
I didn't even realize the washing was customizable.
it's not. That's it just showed up like that.
Yep. This island's possessed. Okay.
Sammy says Bo told me all about Sean Paul when she visited Kokomo.
Yeah,
Is that
so
true?
One of the catchphrases that's going around the island at the moment is Sean Paul.
Sean Paul's the name of my horse in Red Dead Redemption.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
They either say Sean Paul or my wife. It's one of the two. Okay, we're going to go on a little.
Oh, just walk past
down
these
the
gold
promenade.
roses. No big deal.
No big deal. This peach tree, just a peach tree. So we can go up to hit through here. This is
Oh,
nice.
lovely fountain. You
Yes,
see
this
KK
was
in
one
the
of
background.
First things that I put on the island was a nice little fountainy square. Ooh,
Very artfully paved around as well. Must admit.
Yeah.
Then we'll go down. I'll do a big tour of this bit while we're here. 'Cause
Okay.
It's nice. We've got
How much
a rainbow garden.
How much building moving have you done? So it feels like
I've
everything's very, very organized.
Yeah, I did a fair amount a bit early on. I put my money into moving things into where I wanted them to be, and then sort of built to fill in the gaps. So
So
it's kind of just formed gradually.
are you breeding flowers here, or is this or?
This is the display zone. There was a breeding
Nice.
area at one point, but now they...
I've been very negligent with plants. Here we go. The ring. Is this Rocky?
Yeah, let's call it Rocky. Yeah,
That's
sure.
what you've
Add another one to the fire. I didn't think about that, but yeah.
There you go. Bush. Which Rocky though?
This is Rocky 4. and
Great Rocky.
You are Ivan Drago, is it?
If he dies, he dies. People I know thought we meant the horror movie The Ring. That also very good.
That's what For a brief second, that's what I thought that you had spotted. There was a well. I thought,
Ah,
Oh
well,
yeah, I could use the well for.
you just
That's-
need a well, and a television in the same space, and that would be enough to give people the hint.
that's
This is
another
the spec script.
crossover I want to see as well. Rocky versus Tanaka.
This is my own spec script. This is where two turtles fall in love, but no one's
Oh.
picking it up so far.
Someone needs to get on this. You know, Pietro's walking by as well. We have to say hi to Pietro. If Kokomo were a game show, Pietro would be the host.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Oh, Pietro. We do stan.
Here we have just a nice little music zone. Play the synth.
Oh, I still haven't set one of these up on my island. Also, love the green hollow body guitar that you've got. If that is green, it isn't just the moonlight reflecting off of it.
It's like a turquoisey color. I haven't got the sound on my game, but I assume this sounds.
Oh, it sounds banging.
This probably sounds like
Needs some gong.
an amazing song. Yeah.
Sounds like a hand.
This
We're
is-
performing Hans Zimmer right now.
Wait, let me just
I am. Yeah.
turn this into a movie set real quick. It's La La Land.
I've
I've
got to
got a
say,
blue suit on. I'm talking about gas.
really, really severe Gosling vibes, actually.
Yeah, he wears that crown. He's famous for his crown.
I saw your this is a mental train of thought, but I saw your I Caesar artwork the other day, and the crossover I would love to see is La La Land Gosling versus Channing Tatum I Caesar
Oh, yeah.
in a dance off.
I can
Dream
see that.
movie.
This is the Statue of Liberty over here.
Oh, I did
It's
not
in a lot
know
of films.
this lit up.
Yep.
Wait, is this Ghostbusters 2? Ghostbusters 1? Ghostbusters 2?
It's what the joy of the Statue of Liberty is. It's every film that
is-
you want it to be.
King of New York, Christopher Walken, great film. Lawrence Fishburne, great
Yep.
film.
Planet of the Apes. They blew it
Great
up.
film. No spoilers.
Okay.
Too late.
They made 3 films that were exclusively just spoilers.
Of the latest Planet of the Apes movies, I've only seen the last one in that trilogy, and I've got to tell you, but that movie spends very little time explaining the world that is built around it. And
Oh yeah, you can't jump in on that one.
You know
but
what though? It was so
It makes
so
sense
good
with
for it. I loved not having
Yeah.
a clue what those damn dirty apes were up to. Okay, I see what's going on here. I have not seen this movie, but
Oh, I see. Yes.
I've got to say I have not seen this movie, but I did unintentionally burst out laughing in the cinema during the trailer. The trailer's just there's something about the way it's cut together. I don't know. I find it unintentionally very hilarious. I haven't seen it though.
It's very good. It's a 10 out of 10. You
A
gotta
10
watch it. You
out
gotta
of
watch
10.
it.
I will.
It's a 10. I give it.
I
a 10.
definitely will watch it. The trailer though, there was just something about it. Here's my trailer thoughts, everybody. Just something about it that was a little bit. I don't know. It was a little bit too breathy for me.
A bit breathy.
A little bit too breathy. The trailer was very frenetic.
We were talking about the same thing here.
Oh yeah, we should mention it for the chat, shouldn't we?
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the film Portrait of a Lady on Fire, which came out this year. Like,
Oh.
It was the last thing I saw in the cinema before cinemas got taken away from me.
Yeah,
It's not Speed 2.
Speed 2. This is
Cruise
when
control.
This is when Sandra Bullock's dress got set ablaze on the cruise ship. Wish it was Speed 2. Anyway, I will watch Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
So I don't know anything about Portrait of a Lady, and I assumed it was something. The Sound of Water. Is that what it's called?
Oh,
Safe water.
The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water.
If I could get a fish costume together, I definitely would. I could add that in.
The Shape of
Is there
Water.
a disgusting fishman costume that is available at the shop?
Is there a disgusting Fishman concert? I just want to tell you that movie gave me like extreme anxiety during the bathroom scene. You know,
When they're filling it up with water and they're swimming
yes,
in a
very
whole room.
so antisocial as well. There's no need for that. Above a cinema as well, desecrating the very thing that we love.
Sometimes you just want to be alone with your fish, man.
Dim said I'm a bit loud, and yeah, sorry, that's because I got weirdly close to the microphone while giving you my trailer thoughts.
Where to next? I think we've got to go up here just to see. This is my museum area. I think it needs a bit of work. It's a bit empty, but it's stone theme. That's all I can give it.
Love the pearlescent fountain.
I like the information board up here.
Very nice. Yeah, that is lovely. I really haven't made any sort of meaningful use of panels on my island. Dim says it's night at the museum.
It is night at the museum. I'm glad the chat's here to fill in the blanks on this island.
I think with some statues and some, you could definitely give it those vibes.
I've got the Easter Island head down on the beach as well, so that would fit in. That's the Easter Island heads on. Is that in that movie? I forget.
I haven't seen either one of them. Not Night at the Museum or
All
Night at the Museum
three of
2,
them.
Night at the Smithsonian. Wait, there's three of them.
Secret of the Tomb with Rami Malek. Actually, Rami Malek's in all of them. That creepy man. I think that's pretty much my entire island that I've seen.
I mean, well, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know what to say really. Such is the level of love and care that's been put into every single set. The question for you before we talk to KK is, what's next for Kokomo?
I mean, now that I know that I could do Night at the Museum and Rocky and probably some other A24 nonsense, I could add more. There's more of the island that hasn't been like fully used yet, so there's space.
I would like to see an under the Silver Lake.
I've not seen that one yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't say. I won't
that
say
Andrew
anything.
Garfield one?
It is, yeah. I won't say anything then. But for a future stream, we'll chat.
I'll get an uncut gems corner.
Oh, yes.
And the host pointed out actually that the Bamboo Baby is basically Prince Kaguya or Princess Kaguya.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. There's so much more that could be done. Obviously, there's the Tanuki statue. We could Pompoko. Do Pompoko too.
Yes.
But the drum kit could be Whiplash.
I think Brave Little Toaster.
Oh, I love the Brave Little Toaster. You could like dig a hole in the ground and put some fireflies in there. Grave of the Fireflies. There's so much that could be done. There's so much more potential. It will never end. So we're here. We've reached the end of the tour, and as usual, we're going to end with the KK Slider song. As usual, James, if you're up for this, we'll ask the chat to make a selection, and then if you're able to do the honours of asking KK for the jam, that'd be great. Chat, what are we fancying tonight?
I wonder what's the most movie-like song, movie soundtrack-like song that he's got.
Well, Joe really enjoyed the house, the song that was playing in your house moving Castle Row.
I think that KK Sonata, but I think it's that. Let me go check.
Oh, okay. This gives us some time. So Ho wants Wandering.
Well, we should say how it works. So yeah, if you make your suggestions in the chat, we'll choose the top 5 and put up for a vote.
Yes, and I will get the poll ready while James checks the title. So we've got...
Yeah, KK Sonata is the House Moving Castle one. KK Ragtime, I think, was the Western one.
Okay.
I forget what the other ones were. But...
And Ho's asking for Wandering. And hopefully this week you'll be able to hear the music a lot more clearly. after we did over-adjusted for a previous problem. Okay, so we've got KK Sonata, KK Ragtime, and Wandering. I'm going to put the poll live. It's going to be live for 1 minute. And if you look at the top of your Twitch chat right now, you should see a poll in which you can vote on. It looks like so far KK Sonata is coming out on top.
It's a good song
Of
to
course,
hit.
any sonata reminds me of Moonlit Sonata, which I only know because of Resident Evil, because I'm uncultured.
You still know it.
I still know
On
it.
University Challenge, you get the point.
It looks so we're about halfway through. Looks like KK Sonata is definitively leading, but Wandering is coming up from behind with just about 10 seconds to go. It's looking pretty good for Sonata. I think it's going to win. And yes, that's it. KK Sonata is the winner. Let's sit back
Okay.
and relax and enjoy this beautiful moment that we have together. So yeah, that was an amazing island. I think that this, what can we say? I feel cultured. From the very beginning of the cinema style carpet to to the high highs of every single exhibition. Exhibition, is that the right word? Set. It was just fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Do we know if KK has a space in it? It's K dot K dot.
Yes, K dot K dot.
No space.
No space.
Oh, okay. We are.
And we're getting requests to turn the sound up for the song, so we're going to try and take it up to this level. If it's too loud, let us know.
As Weezer say, if it's too loud, turn it down.
Here we go.
Let's sound up.
Oh, best part of the week, the KK performance.
I heard one of KK's secret songs
Oh,
in another high school clubber's house, and then I requested it from KK, and he was surprised.
what's the song?
I don't know if I should go around saying that.
Is it number 5?
No. Oh, I think it was Drive-In.
Drive-In.
At the drive-in.
That would be special.
Oh, well, James, thank you so much for taking us around the island. Been looking forward to this for weeks. I know that we had to push it back 1 week recently, so it's been a long time coming. But this was truly wonderful.
It's been a delight. Thanks for coming.
Where can the legions of viewers, where can the loyal 12 find you if they don't already follow you?
They can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Chatmangamo, or just Google James Chapman illustration, or soundamals.com. They're all places that I hang out online. Information superhighway.
Shrinkles, if people want to know what's going on with you, where can they find you?
I mean, they could look at Shrinkwrapped on Twitter or Instagram, but I would just remind everyone to check out the High School Club website and look at the new thing that we're running for the club, which is this travel guides idea. I'll just put the link in the chat again for anyone who missed it earlier.
Oh yeah, of course. So if you missed that, we are launching a fan art collaboration in which we want to make sure that we have a kind of immortal record of the fun times that we've had together as a club, basically, for all of the wonderful islands that are being made currently. We want to kind of give a home for people to express their fondness for their islanders or parts of their islands, and also to have a little record of screenshots of people's islands. So go over to the website and check it out if you wish, if you want to take part. And that's it for the KK Slong. KK Slong? Not KK Slong. KK Song for the week. And as threatened every week, we'll drop in a Discord link to our Discord in the chat right now. If people want to find me, this is the one week where this is relevant to say. Come find me on Letterboxd, the only social media platform that I regularly update. Which is my username is Steenton. Come hang out with me there. And I guess that's it, everybody. Thanks for joining us, James. One more time. We always end these streams with a million thanks, but that's because it's so much fun for us. And
well, thank you for having me. A pleasure.
Yeah. And I guess that's it for the week. So I'm going to do the sign-off, which every week I have to stall because I forget how it goes. But it goes, with hope for our continued growth and to celebrate another week of new horizons. This has been Town. Love you all. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.